Singer-songwriter Raheem DeVaughn is widely known for his heart-stirring music. Well, the Grammy-nominated artist is also doing some other stuff. Powerful acting. Raheem is one of the stars in a must-see short film called Her Lyfeline. It premieres this Saturday as part of B.E.T. Her presents The Hotline. It's an initiative to raise awareness around domestic violence. We would like to caution viewers that the clip we're about to play contains disturbing images and themes of abuse.
He said if I leave, he would kill me. I make songs and talk about women's empowerment, but look at me. I can't say anything to anyone. I just don't know what to do anymore.
You took the first steps when you called the hotline.
Her Lyfeline premieres October 23rd on B.E.T. Her, and it is the latest installment of The Hotline, a series of short films focused on topics vital to Black women and their well-being. Here to tell us more is the Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter himself, Raheem DeVaughn. He plays the character Cava in Her Lyfeline, and we got the producer of the film, Tressa Azarel Smallwood. She is the founder of Megamind Media and a genius. Welcome to Black News Tonight, y'all. Tressa, let me start with you. What can you tell us about the main character of Her Lyfeline?
Oh my goodness. So London Samuels in this project, she really depicts what a lot of our women are going through nowadays in terms of wanting to impress people on social media. I thought that the project itself, written by Deshawn and Sade, they've written projects for us before, but when I saw this, I said, this is perfect because a lot of times younger women in particular, they won't talk about domestic violence at all, and they won't share anything, but they will always go to their social media to, to show off and to, make people think that life is great. And that's what typically, people do on social media. They don't tell you the truth about what's really going on in their world. So when we got this piece in, we tapped both Carrie Hilson and Raheem to play in it because we said, guess what? These are people who are influential in our community. We know that younger people will look at this and maybe if they see this, they'll say, hey, I should speak up. If they're going through this, this will give them the opportunity to say, hey, that's me. How can I get help? And we give a lot of resources as well, both online on BET Her. And we also, give the resources at the end so that they'll know, oh, there is somebody here to help me. That's why we called it the hotline.
No, it makes sense, and it's so important. The work itself is so important. Now, Raheem, your character, what role does your character play in the journey of the main character?
So I play Cava, but who happens to be a producer, and unfortunately, I kind of play the guy that often, we have people in the real world that are in these situations or can be helpful or resourceful, and they turn a blind eye to the abuse, and instead of being in support of somebody who's going through the domestic violence, they turn a blind eye, and in some cases they feel guilty later on for that, and so I represent that guy, in this film, but as who's been an advocate and supportive of women who are transitioning out of domestic violence situations through my foundation, the Love Life Foundation. I instantly became connected to this project, and wanted to be involved.
It's an important thing to be involved in, and Tressa, films like Her Lyfeline, I think, do some real important empowerment work for women while also engaging men and broader society, not just Black folk. Why? How even are you able to make those connections? I mean, because not everybody's able to do that. How do you get people to be more accountable around this issue, to be more attentive to this issue?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do is number one, we go out and we say, hey, we need to do panels on this. We need more exposure. Obviously, the network is behind us, and shout out to BET Her for even giving us the opportunity to do this, because there are a lot of networks that would not allow us to do something like this. And so these initiatives, they stamp them with giving us celebrity directors. They give us every resource that you can think of so that we can reach people. I think one of the statistics that is really alarming that most people, they don't even know this, is that more than 40% of Black women will endure some type of domestic violence in their lifetime. I mean, that's that's something that nobody even really understands. The first time that I heard it, I said, I had no idea. So it's really important for us to get out there. Number one, to make sure people know to speak up. Number two, make sure that they have resources that they can tap into. And then number three, to basically shed the shame of abuse, because a lot of people say, I'm not going to say anything because they won't believe me. Maybe it's my fault. And so we just have to all do our part by just sharing this information. And that's why I want to thank you, Marc, for having us on, because we need everybody to tune in this Saturday at 10 p.m. on B.E.T. Her.
Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to make sure that it gets done, because this is work that needs to be honored, that needs to be viewed, that needs to be shared. Raheem, you have a nonprofit organization called the Love Life Foundation. Can you talk to me about that? Because, again, that's important work that needs to be known.
Absolutely. We've been in transition, with all that's been going on with COVID globally. A lot of our work in the past has required us being like out, at ground zero, hands-on and whatnot. One of our official initiatives, major initiatives, is fighting domestic violence. We've done a piece called Queen for a Day Spa Takeovers, where in the past we've taken over spas, nationally throughout different countries. We tend to line it up with our tour dates and things of that nature. And we take over the spa for the day and build with local organizations on the ground, different shelters and whatnot, and bring women in who are transitioning out of like very severe domestic violence situations, not only themselves but their children. And we allow them to just kind of let go and get a makeover for the day and just fellowship together. And I miss doing those. We're finding a unique way to ramp back up to also do those events. I've also had a partnership for the last few years with the AHF, which is the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, as well as providing scholarships for students, paying for their books and supplies for the first year of college. So it's a number of different things that we do. Everything is very community oriented, even down to like doing food banks for food deserts, not only in Washington, D.C. and surrounding areas in the DMV, but nationally as well.
And Tressa, of course, you have Megamind Media. That is your production company. I know y'all got big things coming. How can people get a hold of you?
Absolutely. The easiest way is to go to our Instagram. It's at CEO Azarel. That's for me. And then Megamind_media for the company. We did, Marc, just release 2 other initiatives that we do. We do one for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We just released some films on 10/9. You can see them on B.E.T. Her as well. But we also did mental health back in July. So the 3 of these initiatives together, we're just really hoping that we can push people to speak up. For all 3 initiatives, it's about telling somebody what's going on. Don't keep it to yourself. We're trying to break the silence.
That's it, breaking the silence. Everybody, don't forget Her Lyfeline. It appears on B.E.T. Her this Saturday. It airs the 23rd of October. You do not want to miss it. Again, this Saturday, you do not want to miss it. It's an important project. Thank y'all for joining me.